A grim report for restaurants and food services suggesting those establishments run the risk of shutting down in the next 3 months. For more on this, let's go to Business in Vancouver's Hayley Woodin. Good morning, Hayley. So this is in regards to restaurants right across the country. What does this report tell us?
That's right. Well, Restaurants Canada says that as many as 60% of all restaurants and food service establishments across the country are at risk of going out of business in the next 3 months. According to a new survey from the industry group, about a third of restaurants say they're unable to operate under physical distancing guidelines. Another third say that they can only hang on to their business for up to the next 90 days. Restaurants Canada urging Ottawa to consider extending its emergency wage subsidy past 2020 to help some of these businesses. The group says in 2021, the industry was previously on track to surpass $100 billion in sales. That, of course, has been changed by the pandemic. And this year, the industry is looking at losing between $20 and $45 billion in revenue.
All right, Hayley, let's shift gears now to consumer confidence in BC, which fell by double digits. How does that compare to the national average?
Well, in BC, we're less optimistic and more pessimistic than the rest of Canadians. We saw an 11-point dip in terms of our confidence, according to the Conference Board of Canada, more than double what we saw nationally. BC also saw the biggest decline in people expressing positive views about the future, and that matters because the more worried we become as consumers, the more cautious we become as consumers, and we decide to make different decisions around how we spend our dollars. We eat out less at restaurants, for example, or we travel less. In BC, just 14% of consumers said that August was a positive time or a good time to make a major purchase. We are the least optimistic around those major purchases out of all provinces in Canada. The Conference Board also saying that nationally our pessimism around the pandemic and what's to come is matching the levels seen in the 2008 financial crisis.
Interesting comparison. All right, Business in Vancouver's Hayley Woodin joining us this morning. Hayley, thanks so much.
Thanks, me too.